We back, INT reacts, and we got another one full of that ass. This is part 2 of BAND-MAID's bass player Misa's documentary, sponsored by the homie Bob. Bob just went right up there, looked at the handles from Cash App, Venmo, Underground Hustlin', or he went down there for the credit card link at undergroundhustlin.bigcartel.com or the PayPal link, undergroundhustlin@gmail.com. You can too. Get your favorite documentary, your favorite Japanese female metal band, song, live video, whatever. I'll react to whatever you want me to react to if there's a little dono. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get right back into it now that the camera has tons of free space. This is part 2. We're going to do a 3-part series just because this is the last session in the orange apartment. So might as well stretch it into 3 segments. Let's go. Misa documentary.
On July 3rd, Prototype performed their final concert at Shimo Kitazawa Era.
You're not supposed to open umbrellas indoors. So this is Prototype. That's Misa's old band. They broke up over Twitter. But now, whatever, they're doing a final show.
Marking the end of Misa's first band. Without Prototype, Misa might never have become a bassist.
True.
She could have ended up working as a sound engineer instead of shining on stage.
Or been a guitar player. Fire! Fire!
It's not very common for a rock band to give much attention to the bassist. But with BAND-MAID,
I've said this a lot.
Misa has been in the spotlight from...
I've said this a lot. Bass players usually like the worst position, or I'm relating it to sports here. It's like being the catcher, right? You gotta bend your knees the whole time, and like no one really. It's the pitcher, right? The pitcher's cool, and the big outfielder who can hit home runs is cool, and of course the first baseman and the short, but the catcher, not really that cool. And the bass player, not usually, there's a lot of great bassists out there, but a lot of the times, Metallica and Justice for All, one of the greatest albums of all time, didn't really even have bass on it. You couldn't hear it. So I've said this 100,000 times about Misa. She's such a great bass player. She stands out without showing off. Well, she shows off, but she stands out, but she's like humble about it, if that's kind of what I'm trying to go for, I think.
From the very beginning.
I don't know if I've done Thrill. I think I've done Thrill.
海外からのね人気はすごいですもんね。
一番ですね。
ミサミサってすごいコールが起きるぐらいミサちゃん人気ですもんね。黒髪ロングで。
Misa, 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 Misa.
Misa quickly became a fan favorite. Her skill and stage presence stood out right away, whether she was performing live or recording in the studio. One thing BAND-MAID does especially well is shining a light on each musician. During their shows, the others often step back into the shadows, letting one member take the spotlight. It's a simple move, but it makes a big difference, drawing the audience's attention to the parts that truly define each song. Misa truly knows how to stand out and put on a show, whether she's performing during an intro.
Oh, wah wah. Wah wah wah. Go, Misa. Misa's all serious. Akane's all smiles. Together, they are the rhythm section and backbone of BAND-MAID. You go, girl. They have so many different jams and solos and trade-offs. It's really cool. Like Konami and Misa will go back and forth, and we just saw Akane and Misa do their own thing. And there's just so many different solos and jam sessions and instrumentals. The band, like a live show, is you get your money's worth. All these people are stoked on the value they're getting for their ticket price. I am positive of it.
Or going head-to-head with Konami on stage.
Crazy.
On December 1st,
So cool.
2023, BAND-MAID announced that Misa would be getting her own signature bass from Black Smoker Guitars, set for
Black
release
Smoker.
in spring 2024.
Never heard of no Black Smoker.
As of the end of 2024, all the members, except Psyche, have their own signature instruments. Miku with Semitis, Konami with PRS, Akane with Vincent, and Misa with Black Smoker.
I love that song. From leaving to composing.
Over the years, the members of BAND-MAID have become the closest of friends. Even though they are now inseparable, it wasn't always that way for Misa.
Misa was about to
実は
quit?
一度バンドメイドをやめようと思ったことがあるんです。1回目か2回目のワンマンの時か
Solo
な。
concert?
自分が本当に好きな音楽とその当時バンドメイドでやっていた音楽との間にギャップを感じてしまったんですよ。プライベートでは好きな音楽しか聴かないからこういう音楽をやりたいのにっていう欲求が高まっていた時期。
Yeah, well, I mean, not every band member of every band that's professional is playing exactly what they listen to. So, but with BAND-MAID, there's like so, even if it's not the style she likes, she gets to play the bass how she wants. And there's so many different styles, but that's, you know, that's definitely things that musicians go through. But usually they take the gig, the highest paying gig, and then they do a side project.
だったんだと思います。それにバンドを 2,3 個掛け持ちしながらバンドをやっていて、フィジカル的にもメンタル的にも疲れてしまったんですね。結果、本当に好きな音楽がやれるバンドを自分で組んだらもっといい状態になるのかなと思い始めてしまって、すごく悩んで 当時のマネージャーに相談したら、とりあえず今度のワンマンでステージからの景色を見てから決めないと提案されたんです。で、実際にステージに立ってみたらすごい景色で、ご主人様やお嬢様の表情とか曲に対する反応にすごく感動したし、お給仕もすごく楽しめたんです。そして何よりそんな景色を見たことで、このバンドはもっと上に行けるって思えた。だから続けようと思ったんです。
So she had
After a period of uncertainty,
a brief period of uncertainty, yeah. I'm sure she's glad she stayed. And I'm sure you guys, the fans, the Maniacs, are glad she stayed because she's a huge part of the band. Her bass makes the songs so much more enjoyable.
Misa chose to continue the BAND-MAID journey alongside her bandmates. As the years went by, she grew increasingly comfortable, both within the group and on stage, even influencing the evolution of her own stage outfits. Her creative voice also became stronger, with Konami involving her more deeply in the songwriting process since the release of World Domination in 2018.
Cool.
During the production of Unseen World, Misa took charge of programming the drums and bass, and even wrote the bass solo for No Gods.
Okay, I thought Konami did most of the songwriting and drum programming, but you would think Misa would write her own parts and especially her own solos. But interesting tidbit of information to digest.
Misa has proved many times that she is a fast worker and is really talented when it comes to writing bass lines.
しんどい正直しんどい
ミサちゃん
軽くミサちゃんがベース一人でルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルルル
一人のソロって。
ポジションお願いします。あんちゃんのブラックホール終わりが結構きついみたい。
もうドラマ始まりがね、続きすぎてちょっ
ライ
と。
スの前にそうたいの軽く一人でベース聴いてもらって。
ミサちゃん一人目立ちがないのよ。
コバトも
いるよ。
ソロもあるし、ワーブレーズ
なんていうの。今までだと多分1回やったかなぐらいなんですけど、今回はみんな一人一人目立つポイントがあって、私もフリーソロで今回やらせてもらいます。頑張ります。
All right, so that's part 2 of a 3-part series of the Misa documentary. Maniacs, thanks for sticking with me for the last session in the orange apartment. You guys, thanks to Bob for the donation, but you too can donate. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and undergroundhustle.bigcartel.com. We're branching out. We're hitting new bands, Love Bites, and all sorts of other stuff. So stick around. We got one more part to the 3-part. We're doing them in 3 pieces just to spread out. I'm going to be traveling for the next day or so, so you'll have a new drop while I'm up there in the clouds, y'all. Stick around. We got one more round, and it's going down. Peace!